In about 30 minutes time, my new car will be arriving here at the unit to fill up this empty spot. And let me tell you what, this car is very, very special. Over the last few weeks and months, you have watched me rebuild this Polo from the ground up, and now it is looking better than ever. Stage 3, 361 horsepower, 481 newton meters of torque. Like, this car is an absolute rocket. Also, ignore that little silver gap right there because I managed to lose that plastic trim, so I need to order a new one. But we have a new car coming very soon that's going to be replacing this Polo GTI, and let me tell you what, this car is very, 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 very special. It's a car that I've wanted for a very long time, and a lot of people that watch my short form content have requested this for like the past year, and it's always kind of been out of reach and out of budget because A, the car is quite expensive as it is, and B, the parts for this car are very, very expensive. More expensive than this thing, because I thought this was expensive to rebuild, but oh boy, this second car it's gonna be even worse. The delivery guy has literally just texted me. He is getting here at 2:32. It is currently 2:30, so we've got half an hour to wait until we get this car. I'm excited. This thing is gonna be like unreal. Just got sent this picture. Arrival time 2:32 is currently 2:25. We've got 7 minutes, and I am nervous, man. I don't know why I'm nervous. This is like the biggest project that I've undertaken, because you'll see in a minute, like, this car is damaged, airbags, suspension. Like, I'm gonna learn a lot working on this car. It's gonna be exciting, and I've got the perfect space to do it in, so no excuses. This car is, oh mate, I have so many plans for this car. Body kit, maybe even stage 3, big turbo. Just wait 7 more minutes. Right, car has just been delivered by CTS Nationwide, and have a look at what we got. We have got ourselves a new, well, a crash damaged BMW M140i. And from the back, this car is not looking the worst, it's looking decent. But if we have a look here from this angle, you can see there's been in a bit of a front end hit. This wheel was actually completely loose when they were loading it up on Copilot. It was on a little forklift. I'll put in the clip right here. And you can see that the wheel was just dangling. But yeah, front end damage, suspension damage 110%, airbags have gone off dashboard, airbags gone off on the steering wheel, and it looks like the curtain bags have gone off here as well. Weird thing is that we've got PS4s on the front. Oh, this tyres, hopefully these are usable. The alloy should be alright. Get away with that. But on the back we've got budget tyres, so I think this guy might have put some budgets on to go do a couple of skids, and then it all went a bit wrong. Diffuser's looking a bit mad, exhaust tip don't even poke out. And we also found out that it has a pretty rare feature inside this car, because we've got like lane assist. Never ever seen this in a 1 Series, lane assist. We've got a V5 as well. The damage is bad and not the worst at the same time. It's okay. Mate, that wheel is gone, man. It's actually rolling off and doing its thing though. Oh. Huh? Yeah, you're on it. Jeez, man. Ooh. That was nice and easy, mate. Just made inside a unit in one go. So we found out that this car was insured. When was it? August?
It was taxed in August.
Taxed in August this year. So a poor guy owned it for what, a month and a bit, and this turned out looking like this.
Oh, it's such a shame.
But yeah, the colour on this is really nice. We were just talking about whether I'm gonna wrap it or not. I don't think so. I might do. I don't know.
It's a nice colour.
But it's a really nice colour. It actually is a pretty cool colour. But yeah, man, this thing is in a bit of a state. You can see that it's had a splitter on there as well, barely hanging on. We've got the V5C. His name was Jordan, so if there's a Jordan watching this that owned a BMW M140i from Birmingham, shout me out. Shout me out? Shout me, please, because I want to talk to you.
I worked out my crash though.
Why?
I think it ease.
Yeah, linglongs. We've got linglongs on the back, and on the front there's PS4s.
All the grip on the front.
Yeah.
Skid car on the back.
We were saying that he might have just gone for a little skid night. You never know. Chuck some budgets.
Could do.
Because the budgets are like pretty healthy.
Yeah, they're not bad, are they? They're actually okay.
But yeah, we've got like parts of the tail light or the headlight in the back. Got a Coke bottle there as well. It's got like grooved discs, isn't it?
They're brand new as well.
Yeah, they're brand new discs. Oh, Jordan, mate, I am so sorry.
But thank you.
Thank you. But if it's from Birmingham, it's not really the best thing. But not the worst thing at the same time. I don't really want to repair this bonnet. We might have to just go ahead and get a carbon one. Carbon bonnet and wings.
Look, when I pull that back,
I think that's a wireless charger.
should we give it a go?
Yeah. Come on, mate, this is spec'd out. It's got load of spec, but it's not got Harman Kardon.
Yeah, but when you finish with it, you're not going to listen to music, you're going to listen to the car, right?
I'm going to listen to the B58. Has it got parking sensors? Oh yeah, it has got parking sensors. Need some 360 skates, and then I'm going to shift that from here to there because this is the little space we use for easy access. This is just going to sit here for a couple weeks. But like, if we open up the bonnet quick, you can see that even...
No, I'm saying that. But that I think it's fine.
No, that's had the tiniest bit of impact. Like this hasn't been pushed back. If this was pushed back, it would have been a long day.
I wouldn't know what's hit it. Because it's something's low end hit it. It's not high up.
I'm sure,
this
like...
is not intact.
I'm just hoping the previous owner of this car is going to see the plate, they're going to see the car and be like, okay, this was mine.
Can you take the engine cover off? Can you see the...
But yeah, this was definitely like thrown back in. It might have had like an intake in. This is all loose.
Can you see if anything's like... Usually all the stuff that's not...
Because I've got an engine light, but I think the engine light's on for the ambient temp sensor because it shows -40 outside.
Oh, bro, yeah, there we go. It's still been thrown back on.
That's what I mean. It's not even bolted in.
No.
Got a receipt in there of some sort. Oh, so it's connected?
It's all connected, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been long if it's not connected.
He's done some work.
Because usually people put to you, oh, that's loose. That's not even bolted in.
All the screws, like, everything's missing. Look,
Yeah. When we turned the car on, this screen weren't working. Do you know why the screen weren't working?
Why is it? Oh my goodness.
I reckon...
Aftermarket head unit?
Yeah, I reckon they had like an Android one in. I reckon just for insurance purposes, they've just put it back to stock. Because theoretically, if it's modified and they've not told them, you might not be paid out. They probably had an intake, maybe even a downpipe. It might even be tuned. It might be even running a stage 2 with stock internals. Not people from YouTube haven't heard this car start yet, so hold on. Let me show you guys how it sounds. Obviously the injectors are like blah, 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 blah. They're just very loud, aren't they? But sounds really good. We have got an engine light though. I haven't been able to film this car for the past few days, but there has been a few developments because I posted this new car on my TikTok and my Instagram, and I have had the previous owner of the M140 actually message me, and he owned this car for about a month before he crashed it, and it looks like this. I mean, he didn't actually crash it himself because I've got a video of how the crash happened, I've got videos after the crash, and I've got a full breakdown on what's been done to this car, how it looks like this. I have so much info from this guy. So let's start going through everything because yeah, this is quite juicy. First things first, this car is actually tuned to stage 2 plus. And the little giveaway that we've got is this right here. This is the B58 TU fuel pump. I thought it was the normal pump, but this is actually the upgraded pump. And so yeah, that's a big giveaway. And obviously, when we first looked at this car, you could see that this didn't have no screws, which indicated that this car could have potentially had an intake fitted as well. And yeah, the owner confirmed that this car is actually tuned to 479 horsepower. It's a custom tune done by a company. I can't even remember the company. But yeah, I'm gonna need to throw on a downpipe. I'm gonna need to throw on an intake to actually safely run this car with the current software, unless I flash it back to stock, but I don't wanna do that. But yeah, car is tuned. And it also has MHD stage 3. So that's the gearbox. The gearbox is mapped, which saves even more money. He also said that the car had a Quaife LSD, but he sold it. When the car crashed, he stripped it, sold it to someone else, and at the moment, I'm running just a stock M140 diff. A little bit annoying. It is what it is. But yeah, the car is tuned. It may have been abused a little bit, but it's an M140. You expect that. They get driven how they're meant to be. And in terms of the damage on the M140, the owner didn't actually crash this thing. A guy ran a red light and went straight into him. And here's a video of exactly how it happened.
To czerwone ma? Zielone. Dobra, tam zapłacił.
Being able to have this video right here is so handy because I know exactly how this crash happened, and as you can see, the impact wasn't the fastest, but it wasn't the slowest. It looks like a 30 per mile hour hit. Not the best thing, but again, not the worst thing either, because the damage isn't that bad. I've also got another angle as well. You can see that the M140 is literally stopped at a red light. It then goes orange, then green. The M140 goes forward, and then the impact happens because the other guy ran a red light. So unfortunate, considering that Jordan only had this car for like 2 to 3 weeks. It was now time to start fixing the M140i, but before I could even think of doing that, I had to shift the car from one bay to another bay, and to do that, I had to use some skates. Because obviously the front wheel was completely destroyed, and these skates actually allowed me to move and steer the car wherever I wanted. So it was basically like the suspension was back up and running. But yeah, skate was on. The car for some reason didn't want to start. I had to use a little jumper pack. I got this car started, and then I was able to move it from one bay to the other bay, and now it's finally time to start fixing the M140. So the first part for the M140 is finally here, and right here we have an entire passenger leg with everything attached to it but the disc. So the plan today is, don't mind that, the plan today is to fit this on the M140 and finally have it move under its own power, because right now it's annoying not being able to move this car, because filming wise sometimes you want to have it in a different angle. So the first thing, before I even start stripping this car and looking at all the damages potentially here and there, I just want this car running. I want this car driving. Potentially I'll have to probably take this wing off because it's kind of like dented inside. So we'll take the wing off as well, and hopefully by the end of the day this car should be able to move. If I quickly jack this up. But as you can see in there, this wheel, focus, the hub is literally completely snapped from the leg. So this should fix that. And what I'm gonna do obviously is transfer the brakes across, the pads, and all of that. And this should be running. This leg is off an M135, but it's literally the exact same thing. It's the exact same setup, the exact same strut. So I think we get started. In terms of taking it off, it should be rather simple, I hope. A lot of people say it's quite easy working on these. I've never worked on one series, especially doing suspension. But we've got some 13 mils, an E18. Strut should be loose from the top. Then we've got to undo a few bolts and nuts down there. Should come out, we'll transfer the brakes across to there. That should be it. Yeah, let's get this wheel off, assess some of the damage, and then start stripping things and mounting it onto this leg, and then putting it back on. First things first, of course, the wheel needs to come off and take a look at this damage. We can clearly see the extent of this damage. Like, man, this thing is pretty bad. No, and you can see where it snapped off. But now all I need to do, I don't think this has been hit, you know, I think this might be okay. So what I need to do now is basically get this disc off. There's a few bolts here, and then obviously get the strut off, loads of bolts up at the top, and this thing should pretty much fall out. Just also taking the arch liner off, and you can see how lucky this entire thing was, because it was so close to actually causing some serious structural damage. Like, we have no damage up here whatsoever. If we had damage here, this would have been a very long day, but nothing's been touched. This leg as well is completely sweet. I can't see any damage there whatsoever. Maybe a tiny bit here, but I don't even think this has properly touched it. But yeah, this is part of the slam panel. This is part of the crash bar. This should have really been about here. But I've got a new slam panel on the way as well. Excuse the glasses, I'm also filming short form content with these. But yeah, I've got to do 2 nuts. Got to take the caliper off. It's quite simple, to be fair. I'm glad that nothing hit the coolant bottles, because if the coolant bottles would have been here, it would have been, again, a long day. No piping's been hit, absolutely nothing. Damn, man. What a lucky crash. Okay, so now the next step is undoing these bolts, and then this strut should just drop because it's pretty much not being held in by anything. I just need to be careful of these brake lines, and we should be okay. There was only 6 13mm screws to undo, and then the strut pretty much fell out, like you can see right here. Then the next step was to undo the discs and all the brake components. And now the last step is taking out the suspension. So I had to take out a bunch of bolt screws and a bunch of arms, and then it was time to fit the new leg. The suspension is now fully stripped. That wasn't as hard as I thought. It was quite simple, just a few bolts and nuts. We've got all the broken parts right here. Yeah, this is looking in a bit of a state. I'm gonna go buy a new drop link because I've got a Euro car parts like 2 minutes away from me. Now the plan is to get all of that in there. I believe I'm gonna reuse this for now because I can't get one today, and I really want this car rolling today. I can't find anything in stock. I can find a drop link to go on the anti-roll bar, and then I think the car should hopefully be rolling on its own. So let's get all of that fitted in there in 3, 2, 1. And there we go. The suspension on the M140 is now completely done. Everything's back together. I've also put a new drop link in, but yeah, this thing is looking really good, and now I think the wheel's ready to go on, and this car should hopefully be driving on its own. Quite proud of myself for doing this, you know, because at the beginning of this year in February, I never even took a wheel off a car. And now I've taken on this project. It's teaching me a lot more. I mean, I've gone from the ST, which taught me a lot. Then I went to the Polo GTI, which taught me even more. And now I'm comfortable enough to kind of rebuild the suspension on a car, which is pretty cool, pretty good progression in like, what, 10 months, 8 months, but yeah. And now I'm gonna put this wheel on the car, lower it, and see if I can take this thing out of the unit and have it outside and see if we can get some outside shots. Man, I'm actually quite proud, you know. Oh, okay. So there we go, the M140 is now completely on the ground, which should mean that this car can now move forward, backwards, left and right. And look at that, the wheel's got a bit of camber by the looks of it. The alignment's obviously out of whack, but yeah, man, one step closer to getting this thing back on the road. Let's see if this car wants to start without it being jumped. I only jumped it like 2 days ago. All brakes feel weird, there we go. Oi, first time as well, man. Oh, what a car, man, what a car. This don't work. This is so annoying that this ain't working. I need to fix it. I'll fix it when I strip this whole dash, but for now, hopefully we can roll this car forward. Let the cold start go first though. These airbags are also very, very, very annoying. I need to cut them off. Tuck it in for now. Right, drive, handbrake down. This is annoying. Right, will we roll? Oh man, we are actually rolling. We are rolling and steering. Oh, hold on. Airbags making the wipers go. Oh my, I can't believe it. We're about to get this car outside. Come on, man. We did it. Man, I'm actually over the moon. Look at this, man. We've finally got the car outside. Oh my goodness, man. What a good step towards getting this car all sorted. Look at this thing. Now I can move it wherever I want, which was the first thing that I wanted to do with this car. Now we can have a look at the front bumper, strip that off, sort the dash out, all this, all that. Should be an easy fix. But yeah, this right here marks the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this rebuild. This is gonna be one mean car. I still don't know whether I'm gonna go like stage 3 or whatnot, but yeah. Let me know what you think of this car. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, all this, all that. But yeah, this thing is looking pretty cool right now. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.